Hey, what's up, everyone out there? Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Addicted Fishing Podcast. It's going to be a good night tonight. We got a lot of good things to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about some salmon fishing. As always, we got Cam, Josh in the studio. It's been a little bit since we've done a podcast, so I think we have quite a few little updates to talk about. But yeah, what do you think?
I think we're right in the middle of fall salmon run. That's looking really good, and we've been out there just ripping them up.
A lot of fish going over the dam still, too.
I know the numbers are insane. I did not expect that this year, but it looks good.
No, right now sitting on I think yesterday 17,000 Chinook go over, but the day before only 7 went over, so everyone kind of cringed a little bit, like, oh no, maybe that's the end. And they had a compact call today, and we'll get into the results of that here in just a minute. But shoot, everyone kind of freaked. But then it's like, man, we just sat out there for 3 days
beat on
last
fish.
week, and I mean, just beat the living snot out of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, that we had to have pulled a couple thousand, 2,000-3,000 fish out of the mix. I mean, fishing was fantastic for that September 4th, 5th, and 6th opener. So, I mean, yeah, we probably put a little dip in the run, but those fish will get accounted for in the sport catch and when they get tallied up. So hopefully, like I said, and then today we wake up and boom, 17,000, the largest day of the year will go over.
Exactly.
Like, I guess we're okay then.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more, I think. A lot more, that's for sure. Before we get too much into this podcast, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Nick Wax. If you guys haven't heard of Nick Wax, we have some links down below. Make sure you check them out. And shout out to Nick Wax for sponsoring this podcast.
Yeah. Well, where have you been fishing? What's been going on there?
I haven't been.
Yeah, not at all.
I've
I think
done
you're the only one that's been fishing that's sitting at this table right now.
barely.
What
Well,
have
I've
you
done. I've
You're ready
done.
for elk season.
I've done a little bit of. I've done a little bit of trout fishing. I went up in the mountains a couple times. We had Life of Northwest Fishing Secrets out here hanging out, so we went and did a little trout fishing and picking some huckleberries up in the woods. So that was fun. But I haven't been out fishing much. I went on a family camping trip that my wife planned, so it was kind of one of those things like go on 1 3-day weekend camping and suffer through it, and then I'll get the next 2 months to do whatever I want.
Suffer through it. You got to pay your dues.
No, it was fun. I'm just
dues,
kidding.
no.
I'm just kidding. I know Sharon listens to this, so love you, babe.
Well, I was going to say, funny thing. Well, sad
I thought you were gonna say,
sad thing. But, I mean, shoot, where you guys were just camping.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I mean.
Yeah,
That's
literally
crazy.
right where we were just camping is gone. Burned down.
It's just sad. I mean, it just kind of strikes home a little bit when you think about that. When you were sending those pictures, and I think someone over the text string was sending those pictures of the Detroit area there.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy. Hopefully everyone made it out of there safe, and I know there's a lot of that happening still around the Oregon and Washington. People are having to evacuate all over the place. It's crazy. I can't remember a time I've ever seen anything like this.
it's so crazy just how many just random fires just everywhere all at once. I mean, the conditions were bad, but geez, they're just kind of everywhere. And one of the Lieberg hatchery, one of our main suppliers,
that thing was up in flames.
Yeah, no, it sounded like they lost a couple buildings, but I think the hatchery complex itself stayed intact.
They released all the fish.
But yeah, they threw the fish into the river. I mean, what are you gonna do?
They should have done
I mean, just release them and good luck, boys. Go get them. It's like, I mean, just what are you gonna do? Just cook them in the pools and the pumps go down, and I mean, geez. So, I know a lot. Even on the
so crazy though. They just freaking here you go. Were all those even supposed to be released right there?
I don't know. But
See, that's what's cool.
Right, a lot of that Lieberg hatchery provides fish for safe areas.
That's what I'm saying.
And they do a lot of production outside that river it's on.
So that could turn into something weird in a few years.
Yeah, who knows? But even
Who
then,
knows? If they were fingerlings, they probably won't make it that far.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them are going to get eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other thing is too is so today, we had a compact call with ODF&W and WDFW to discuss some further Columbia River fisheries, and Tucker was saying that there was some of their buildings they lost power, they lost their internet connection, they were in some of these evacuation areas down in Clackamas.
So crazy.
Just having to kind of really be on their toes a little bit, having to deal with that, and put the fact sheets and everything, and compile all the data yesterday to have the meeting today, just to open a couple extra days of fishing, which they did.
I mean, not to say we're
That's
not
good they did
used
that.
to seeing fires in the wilderness, but it's more common. So to see them happening in the city, like Lonnie driving home from work, there's a huge one right off Foster Road. It's just nuts.
That's super weird. I mean, some of these little
everywhere.
smaller towns too, like Mill City and stuff. That was a super old town, and it's just gone, burned. The whole thing.
Well, I mean, it goes to show you, like, management has consequences, and all I'll say is one thing and one thing only: either log it, graze it, or watch it burn.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if we don't
Well,
manage the
same as
forest
Eagle
the
Creek.
way we do, there's a
Same
lot
as-
of fuel out there to catch fire, and I
Same
think
as Eagle
we're
Creek, that's exactly what happened. I mean, none of that was logged. That was all just
Yep.
straight timber gone.
well right now. Close to home. There's some big fires on the south side of Swift and Yale Reservoir, which are just throwing smoke in Woodland right now. But now there's nobody even working these fires, so it's pretty not interesting, but it's definitely eye opening on
What's worst
what they're
case
gonna do.
scenario there?
I don't know.
Comes all the way
I mean,
down
could
the
it go all
valley.
the way into Woodland?
No, I mean,
I think once it
I
hit
think-
a place where they could actually work on it, it probably wouldn't be as bad. But they're not
right? There's
getting into that timber at all.
no, it's all rugged terrain.
Yeah.
They're not even touching it. They're saying that thing could burn through like October. Just wild to think, but
What?
yeah, October. They had a containment date on it and said like
October
October
12th,
10th or
yeah.
something. It's like
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Well, if you look at the
Whoa.
forecast for rain, we have like nothing coming. We have just a little bit.
And so if you're saying there's no chance it comes into Woodland, why would Lonnie be worried? That's like Woodland.
He's a little further out. Like he's much further out in that little Kalama Canyon and on the other side of the lake. But still, like it's who knows, man.
Dude, if it goes even that far, that's freaking.
If it goes that far, that's going to be. I mean, well, I think it'd be just as traumatic as what's going on down in Lincoln City and Clackamas and Oregon City and
Yeah.
some of these other places.
If you guys
It's
aren't from our
terrible.
area, because I know we have a lot of listeners out there that aren't from Oregon and Washington, that's what's happening right now in Oregon, Washington, and California. And I'm
No.
sure there's other areas of the country we're seeing wildfires that are bad too, but particularly in our area right now, it's just not. It's an anomaly because of just a perfect storm, basically.
We had a 100-year windstorm that fired up a couple days ago on these conditions, and it just sprouted a lot of fires.
It's been hot. It's been dry.
Yeah, it's
we
been
got
dry.
low humidity.
Lots of fuel,
Yeah.
and poof. So, but
So good luck to everyone out
Yeah,
there.
we-
We're
yeah,
wishing you the best and hope
Yeah.
you stay safe and
Stay safe.
crazy.
right.
But even though that's happening, there's still a lot of people that are trying to go out and catch some salmon.
Yeah, the weather. I mean, on the other hand, and it was kind of like I said, it was the other side of the coin during this compact call. Well, the weather was nice and the fish run is good, and there's some opportunity. And even with this heat and stuff that's been in the area, with them opening the Columbia River again, I think is going to provide some incredible opportunity this weekend. When the Columbia tends to stay warm and we don't have a lot of these, like, I would take a low pressure system, good rain right now, bring
Right
it
now.
on. I'd be happy
Yeah.
to open the woods up for the hunters and get the salmon moving. Like, I'm not saying, but one thing with this warmer water and this warmer temperature will do is it will slow those fish down in the Columbia. It won't
Big
drive
time.
them further up into the tributaries. They'll hang out at the river mouths where they do have access to cold water, but not necessarily want to necessarily go charging up the river. So the powers that be today determined that the run was coming in good. They were still a little afraid to upgrade it. There was a little bit of an article of contention on the call, but because of that, but everyone feels that all the indicators are good and strong and that we've got a good run coming. So they actually opened the whole thing from buoy 10 all the way up to the 395. For those that don't follow and you're not from the Northwest, that is a couple hundred
Yeah,
miles
that's-
of river. And there's a lot of Chinook in there, and it's going to be some really, really good fishing this week for those 3 days. And then they're going to meet next week.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they're going to meet. Then they're going to meet the following week to look at it again, because under permanent regulations, we're supposed to open September 23rd. So these are essentially bonus days right now because they do feel that the run's coming in a little stronger. So
we're at 200,000. What was their projection?
yeah, I think under the worst case scenario now, if the run, let's say the run was 77% over, because you got to when you look at these runs, some show up early, some show up late. Now, granted, this year we have yet to have an early run of anything,
Yeah.
so we have that indicator going for us. But if, let's say, September 9th, which is today, in the worst case scenario, that could be our 77th percent over date.
Yeah.
So 77% of the run has gone over the dam by September 9th. Traditionally, usually September 10th is like our 50% date on the average. So when you look at that dam count, if we've got 70% of the fish that have gone over,
20% ahead.
they figure the size of the run only could be like 219,000 upriver brights.
Yeah.
Now there's other Chinook that go in there, and that's one thing I want to stress real quick is a lot of
Spring
people
Creek.
see the dam counts and they freak out because, oh my God, they're all upriver brights. They're not.
No, there's Spring Creek hatchery right there.
Yep, Bonneville
So-
Pool Hatchery. There's other upriver like Snake River Wild. There's a lot of other components to that. So just because we see seeing a strong dam count is good in any right.
Yeah.
But you have different stocks within that. So you have to make sure they're the ones that they're
Yeah, there's
worried
a
about.
couple rivers we need to go check out.
There's one for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, did you see the coho
But
count
it's
for
too
that?
hot.
Did you see the coho count?
Yes.
Coho count's
Coho count's looking
incredible
good,
for
which means later in the year it'll be even better. Hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully.
But the bottom line is, like, if they figured in worst case scenario, we're looking at like 216 now. Best case scenario, shoot, we could be looking at almost 400. So it's like they are like, okay, but TAC needs to upgrade and get a hard number on the run, and then they can add and they can then officially upgrade the run. That will happen next week. But in the meantime, they still eked out 3 days of fishing for us, the whole system. So in that big convoluted mess, there's a lot of fish in the water. Go get them.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, let's go. Let's go. I might have no choice but to
God,
go
I hate
beat
not
down
having
on
my
some
own boat.
fish. Let's
So
go.
lame.
If only you
weekend.
knew some people with boats.
Yeah, like
If
none of your
only
friends have boats.
none of your friends
But
have
it's
boats.
nice to just be like,
Nobody
"Yeah, I'm
likes
going
you. Nobody
fishing.
wants
It's
to
Here's
not
take
the
you fishing.
same. It's not the same.
Here's where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. Anybody want to go? It's different to be the guy making the.
Yeah, it's
You got a boat out there, dude. Thing's seaworthy. Take it over the
Oh,
water.
yeah.
Travis's.
yeah. You got a boat. It's sitting right there. Go run it.
That actually would be.
Does that have the
perfect.
jet on it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow that tomorrow,
yeah.
please.
Go ahead. He said anyone can take it.
Oh man.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot of opportunity just in this one weekend.
Yeah. I mean, we were down at Buoy 10, and that's the other thing. I even testified on the compact call today, and was kind of like, on a personal note, I was down at Buoy 10 on Monday and Tuesday, and damn, it was good. Like,
It's a
it
lot
was
of fish.
better at Buoy 10 than it was during the season for Chinook and Coho.
That's pretty impressive.
I only fished me
When-
and 3 clients.
Are we gonna go film that?
I don't know.
Let's
we
do
need
it this
to.
weekend.
Let's talk about that. But I only had 3 clients. It was supposed to be 4. One of them got the bottle flu the night before, so he didn't show up. But
He missed out.
yeah, he did. And well, they fished the day before, and I think they only got a couple Chinook, and I don't think he was all that excited.
Oh.
But they were fishing a whole other area, and so anyways, they stayed up a little late, got a little partied. But anyways, they came down, so we only fished 4 rods, and went over to the old blind channel where they're always sitting, and we're like, well, let's see what's going on here. It started off a little slow, lots of fish on the finder. They weren't really that bitey, but once that water started moving, dude, it was just like 2 hours of.
Boom, boom.
I guarantee you, we had a no less than a dozen doubles, and at 2 different points in time, we had a triple on with 4 rods, with my rod just in the rod holder, just getting smoked in the back. So they were quads, like 2 different times.
Do a
Just
little
rod, I'm just.
FIP
Yeah,
too.
oh, that's a Chinook. Let that one lay there. Oh, that's a coho. Get that one. Oh, that one's a wild coho. Oh, look, my rod in the back's just going. Like, nobody could grab it. It was just crazy. 2 hours, and then we whacked them and we left. No, I
Let's
mean,
go.
but the bottom was like, dude, it was almost.
Yeah, maybe
It
we
almost
should
looked like
just
demo
do
mode.
that.
There was a layer, right? So we were
Except
getting.
it might be fun to stay around here too, so you can kill sturgeon and just freaking.
Oh, yeah, we got sturgeon
Yeah.
season. But I'm just saying,
Bro.
there was a layer of fish down there. You can see the bottom, and it was just like there was a whole nother like when you see bait layers, but it wasn't bait; it was salmon.
What?
And when I started, and this is how I figured it out, because I mean, generally fish coho
That's
pretty
nuts.
suspended, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of a weak ebb, and I'm like, and we kind of fished for a little while. We weren't doing all that great. I'm like, you know what? And I was just seeing all these marks on the bottom. And I'm finally like, okay, guys, I'm bored.
Dump 'em.
I'm bored. I'm going to dump this rod. I swear to God, I go to my back rod. I like dump it to the bottom. Well, not to the bottom. I dumped it to a number that I thought was, I dumped it like 50 or something like that, 35 feet of water with a 16. I mean, keep in mind, I wasn't even using bait again, just short bus Super Series and 360 flashers and spinners. And hit the bottom, or got close to the bottom. I literally dump it, take my hand off it, turned around, and then heard it creaking. Like, oh, there we go. Yep, here. Yep, it's probably a Chinook. He reeled it in. Giant hatchery coho.
I know, I
mean,
saw
a
some of those
freaking
pictures.
giant.
That's the best part.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, hit the deck with all of them. And then it was just like from that moment on. So I think it could have even been better for that first hour if I would have just dumped them to the deck. Just believed what my hummingbird was telling me. I should have probably just done that from the start. And yeah, then there was a mix of Chinooks, but honestly, it was probably 2-1 Coho over Chinook.
Hey, don't you still owe my dad a trip? So let's just go.
I did. I took
I'm
about
just
I took about bottom fishing. And he was terrible, but you want
yeah,
you want
was.
me, you want
I
me,
watched the video. He's like, I couldn't do the reel, man. You see him in the video, and he's got his hand over the reel, and he's trying to.
Oh my
Did you see that? Because he could. No, it was the other way around.
Because he
he's used
reel
to
the other
left-hand
hand.
reels.
Oh gosh.
No, that was good stuff.
Yeah,
I think
it was
we
pretty
can
bad.
we can do it again though. Let's just say
It's
that
pretty
there was a lot
bad.
of fish and it was fun.
What else is new?
Sturgeon.
Yeah, that's right. They're giving us a sturgeon opener
Yeah.
too here in the Columbia.
We could actually do a little
Yeah, you
salmon
could
and
do
a
a
sturgeon
multi.
on one day.
Dude,
I plan on
If
it.
you could find the sturgeon, which you could,
Yeah.
I've already found it.
you'd go get them first. Get as many as you can right off the gate, and then just play the other tide for the salmon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for a 6 and 6er.
I'd rather go catch a bunch of big coho like he caught.
Yeah, the Coho would be nice.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat coho.
Well, you can keep Chinook
Yeah.
down there too.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
did both.
You can keep Chinook and coho.
No, that-
Here we
that-
are making weekend plans.
Yeah,
trying to
that
figure
might-
something out.
That might be the move. And like,
What
let's
we
just
do
say
is
the
we go down
tides
there,
are
we limit
good.
super quick, and then we come
And
back
then we
here,
just
drop
swim here
it
and
in
do an
the limit.
evening.
That's one thing. The sturgeon fishing, it's not the 2 p.m. cutoff.
Then
It's
you'd
all
be
day.
a
It's
boss.
all day.
If you had
It's all day.
your coho limits, your Chinook limits, and you killed sturgeon, that's
That's
That would be
that's an
Yeah.
Addicted Life episode right there.
that would be savage.
true.
What would you like the Grand Slam? You call it the Grand Slam Addicted Life.
Mm.
I wonder if
All these people on this podcast are like, yes, please. I hope they recorded this.
But we don't want to see you out there in any of our spots that we're talking about at all. I wonder if any of those coho will move up. Because, I mean, they were down. I mean, they were above the bridge in the freshwater. They were in that 70-degree water, so they had to be poking in.
They were just sitting in the 70 degree. They weren't even
Mm.
washing in with the tide.
Well, I'm sure they did. We got there about high slack in the morning.
I'm sure a little bit of rain, they might start poking into those.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard there's already some in the tribs.
That's what I'm wondering, like, down at the mouth, like,
Mhm.
since that's been closed since Sunday, and since a bunch of fish showed up since Sunday,
Yeah,
it's like, I
they're
wonder
just
what that
gagged.
means. Because even when it was
I'm
open,
sure people are going to catch some
but even
coho out
even
there.
some of those like lower Columbia, some of those big time coho lower Columbia tribs, like the boundary line is above both those river mouths. So I mean, even like the God damn it, no,
River name.
anyways, you know what I mean. Any of those fish that go up into the Willamette, and any of those Willamette tribs would probably turn off too. So, or can turn off. So who knows? Who knows what's out there? But we'll know Friday
to wrap
morning.
it all up, there's a ton of opportunities out there for this coming weekend.
Yeah.
Which
Which this podcast
yeah,
will
this
be
podcast
out,
will be out
so-
afterwards. But
Well, I mean, even with that said, there's still going to be a compact already scheduled for next week, and I
And
think
September 23rd is going to come sooner than you think.
yeah,
yeah,
I keep looking at, because elk seasons for me is October 3rd, and I keep looking like, damn, it's coming up fast.
yeah, it happens quick. And then before you know it, you don't even get to go.
That sucks.
We'll see what happens.
yeah.
We also got some tuna coming up.
Yeah,
No, don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it.
dude, do
Don't
jinx it.
jinx it.
I want it to be after elk season.
Shut up.
Dude, we just got to get out there, Josh. We got to make it happen.
Yeah.
We've been saying we're going to do it for years now.
Yeah,
It's going to be an epic.
it is
life.
fun. I've
Yeah.
only done
So,
it one time,
if
and
you
the one
have
time
not-
I did it, it was a blast.
Yeah, that's right. You took Jerry.
And the numbers are insane.
No, I didn't want another time other
Oh.
than that. I guess I've done it twice, but the one time that I did go and did good, it was a blast.
It was a blast. It
Yeah,
just
we
wasn't
caught,
good
like,
with Jerry.
No, we only caught like 2 or 3 with Jerry. We were jigging. But when I went out on that charter, we caught like 36 for like 3 guys. It was
So the last day that this charter got out, it was 8
yeah,
guys
this guy's good.
and 185 tuna.
185.
My.
I'm not kidding you. After you hook and reel in like 10 or 15, you're like done.
185 tuna. I'm like, so I didn't ask him the question, but it's like, so if we get back to the dock and we have like 100 tuna, like, who's taking them all? Because I sure as hell ain't.
No, that's a lot of tuna.
That's a mess.
It's a mess.
That's a
and
mess.
I'm going to freaking just.
Womp womp.
If that
Are you
happens,
gonna
I'm
pay to
just
have
take- yeah,
them
just
clean?
freaking
They're
have them do it right
$4
there.
a pound or $4 a fish to clean.
I'll have them clean, canned, the whole freaking shebang, then just
Yeah.
go back down and pick them up.
Here,
Yeah.
$4,000.
That's the way
Yeah,
you do it,
well,
dude.
yeah, honestly, if there was that many, yeah.
$400.
Yeah.
Dude, if we all split it and just all throw it in, it's
Yeah, it
the
wouldn't
way
be
to
too
do
bad.
it.
Yeah.
Then you
Well,
got to get it all
Addicted
home.
already covered
You'd have to
the
have
trip for you.
like
I'd have to pay for
You'd
any
have
of
to
that.
have like 5 Kong 110s with you.
Yeah.
I think you could only probably fit like, a good 20-pound albacore. You could probably only fit
Two
about
No, I mean
eight.
the
No, you
loins
fit like eight.
filleted and everything.
Oh yeah,
But still,
could you imagine how many pounds that would weigh?
Yeah,
Oh,
it'd be
it'd
insane.
just be solid meat.
I remember when we went, we had the 36 in the back of like my dad's Jeep, and the Jeep was like.
That's hilarious.
Well, hopefully, guys, we got to shoot. We're shooting for next week on that. Like I said, we got the whole boat, and hopefully, we're gonna be just filming just an absolute banger, Addicted Life for you guys. So fingers crossed, the ocean stays a little flat for us, and we just figured it's the only way we're gonna do it is we just schedule a day and make us all go do it.
Exactly.
So here we
So
go.
if you're not subscribed, go head over to the YouTube channel. I know some of you podcasters have not subscribed yet, so head over there, subscribe, because we have some really cool videos coming. Some fun stuff. We got to get over to this live feed.
I know.
Talk
It's
about
time,
those
boys.
things over there.
Bonkers and landing nets are going to be coming in hot soon.
It's the landing nets. I'm sure people are looking
Oh yeah,
for. 'cause we
people have
haven't
been
had it
asking
a
for
while.
landing
It's
nets
almost.
for a while.
That's right. It's almost bank maggots.
almost
I mean,
that.
steelhead season.
It's
Sorry.
almost that time. of
Sorry,
year.
I just forget. We call it steelhead season.
The challenging season, not the season where you go out and just catch fish every day.
But don't get him started. Let's end
That's
this
what you
podcast
do.
now.
It's a
Steelhead eat freaking beads.
but you know
Shut up.
damn well more than me. You know damn well steelhead season is challenging. It's your conditions are changing every single day. The water level's changing every single. There's times. Okay, Cam, if we're
Yeah.
talking March 1st through March 15th, fine.
I
It's
think-
easy.
Right.
But the rest of the time, it's
Right.
not.
Well, I mean, it just depends if the fish are there. But if fish are there, steelhead are the easiest fish to catch if they're there.
They're very easy to
And
catch.
if you're one of those guys that are a little more inclined to the conditions and knowing where to be, when to be, and how to be, then
You'll
you'll
smash
smash them because
Yeah.
steelhead are stupid, but they
They're-
have to be there.
They're bitey for sure.
They're biting. They eat a freaking bead, a stupid little red bead. But that's why Clint can't catch one
Yeah, exactly.
because they are stupid, but they're still smarter than Clint.
You gotta be smarter than the
You
fish.
gotta
Yeah,
put time
you know what
in
I mean.
on the water. How many full days of steelhead have you done, Clint? You probably count
Probably
them
like
on both
30.
hands. Yeah, 2.
No, 'cause I'm not in this podcast. Shut up.
Do we got anything else new that we need to talk about?
No.
There's a bunch of floats. If you guys have been waiting for our addicted floats, they're on the website. Probably by the time you hear this podcast, they'll be sold out again.
Stock up before steelhead season.
But,
Womp womp.
yeah, we
Okay,
got
we're
more
done.
floats in stock if you want to get them. Jigs, worms. We got a couple new worm colors that we'll be releasing this year, so stay tuned for those. And yeah, that's all we got. That's all we got for this podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one. See you on the river.
See you guys.
Later, guys.